Hey guys, Milo here, and today we are playing Power Wash Simulator once again, and we are joined by Joe.
Hi. What?
Why is this one say in progress? Oh yeah, that one's not in progress. That one's next, I think. I don't know. We gotta finish the cottage. Oh, don't let me finish. Bleh. Don't let me forget to finish school later.
Okay.
I almost said don't let me finish school later.
Okay, I won't.
I'm like, wait, that's not what I want to say. That's what I want to do, but that's not what I want to say. I do need to finish school because I forgot to do Friday last week, so.
Can they hear me tapping by chance?
I mean, I can hear you, but I don't care. It doesn't really bother me or anything. Wait, did I finish the stone wall? I did finish the stone wall. Okay, that means we are on to the roof, not ceiling.
Oh, was you talking to me?
Just kind of talking.
Okay.
Eh.
I don't know if this is.
Okay.
No, it's a little bit off. It's a little bit off. I need to. There we go. Got it. Nailed it. Nailed it.
Nice.
She's wearing that shirt right now.
How's there spray paint on the chimney?
The. F
Uh, okay then.
You there?
Yeah. Aha, I got it.
I'm gonna make this a whole lot easier. I'm gonna auto-generate them.
I still don't understand how. I feel like this one, it makes sense this building is so dirty because it's a fairy cottage in the middle of the woods with nothing around it but a dirt path to the road. So it's like it kind of makes sense it'd be so dirty if it was like abandoned, but like I still don't understand how this stuff is so dirty.
Let me. I was eating a donut.
Nom noms. Can I
That's the wrong thing.
can I steal the donut?
Do you like powdered donuts?
Never mind, you can keep the donut.
What type of donuts do you like?
Weirdly enough, when it comes to like donuts, I typically like any type. I just don't care for powdered donuts.
Hmm.
The like little donuts in like those packages, like powdered ones. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like any donuts from those.
Huh.
I just I think it's because they're kind of more like, at least to me, they're a bit more stiffer than a normal donut is typically. Like even the glazed type of ones, like the chocolate and whatnot, they don't taste right.
Then you haven't had a Krispy Kreme powdered donut.
Well, I don't know if it's spray paint or just paint up here on this chimney, but there was like pink paint dripping out of the chimney. Like, what? Ah, I fell off the roof. What was that noise I made?
I don't know.
Scrubby dub 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 dub. No, press the wrong one. That one. Oh, I fell.
I was gonna say something in the Discord chat, but decided not to.
Okay, back up to the roof we go. Let me back on.
This is gonna sound really horrible, but do you know how I got over my parents? If you don't mind me talking about it on here,
Uh, sure.
now just message it.
I don't know. Mm-hmm.
Do you know how I did?
How?
It's weird, isn't it?
Uh-huh. But I mean, everyone has their own thing, so.
I don't know how, but it's like
Hang on.
go ahead.
I also had to fix the recording because I realized the thing was slightly cut off at the top. Sorry about that. I didn't actually. I know it did for Who's Your Daddy, and I didn't realize till I went to upload the video and was like, oh crap. But I didn't realize I was still doing it for this. I think I just accidentally moved the overall thing. But it's fixed now, so.
Okay.
There we go.
So, I was gonna say something, but never mind. What?
Huh?
Nothing. I was just shocked.
Why?
Look, I'll tell you later.
Okay. Ignore if I start making random sounds. It's either that or I end up sitting completely quiet and I'm like, you know what, especially with this game, I'm gonna just start randomly like doing noises. I actually sheerly because I don't want to end up accidentally humming a song I shouldn't.
Okay, so, put me on mute Discord, because I'm gonna... Can you do that? Or is that a
What
problem?
do you mean?
I might have a way to help you get... Never mind.
Hang on. But because I've hummed a lot, I'm like I hum a lot when I'm bored sometimes. But sometimes I end up doing it of songs and I'm like, well, I don't want to start humming a song on YouTube and then get copyrighted from it. And then I'm like, well, half the time I end up either humming a song that's to a beat I wrote when I was younger, or just a random beat I make on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, if I end up getting copyrighted from humming, it was sheer chance that I ended up humming something.
Yeah.
Because I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm not even I'm like purposely trying to avoid doing it. But I mean, so far I haven't, but I've mostly done like the ba-dum, ba-doo, ba-da, ba-da, ba-doo. over actual humming, so. But it's also copyright is weird, so who knows. Ah, I fell off the roof again.
Great job.
Bro, I just backed up so I could continue, and I just walked right off. Oh, when we were doing, when I was doing Who's Your Daddy with Viper yesterday, oh my gosh, 90% of the time we were just taking the bus, driving it into the road, and watching the cars explode.
Why?
Because it was really, really, really funny. And then we would go to try and get like, the bus out so we could re-ram it, and then it would get stuck. At one point, the bus got stuck in the void under the map. We got the blue car stuck halfway into the ground 9 times. We died 5 million times. Viper got every single time. We would have probably just vibed in the same world the entirety of the time, but Viper kept getting stuck under the map. So we kept having to restart just so that he could play again. And he's over here, gets a tablet, and is trying to spawn, like, bombs so we can explode more of the cars, and I'm over here trying to get fire extinguishers so I can put out the fires so we can continue doing it. Because it would be such a big explosion, you can't even go over to the cars without immediately catching on fire. So I'm like, let me put out the freaking fire. Oh my gosh, stop pressing the wrong button. Oh, I thought I fell off the roof again.
Did you?
No, I fell onto the below roof. And it's really easy to just jump right back up. I keep accidentally pressing E instead of R. And it's getting on my nerve. I should probably actually check that there's that. was gonna say I should probably make sure all the dirt's cleaned up off of the areas I can read from the floor. There we go. Like the actual overlap of the house from the outside, so then once I finish the roof, that's all that's left.
Nice.
That's what I'm also trying to do is, because I will literally just end up talking to myself in my head, and I'm like, I should just say what I'm trying to talk to myself about out loud.
What was that?
What?
Nothing. I thought I heard something.
Is it weird, even though I want to use the bigger one because it's faster to do, I also just want to use the really tiny one because it's tiny?
I mean, maybe.
I'm not kidding. Like, when I was a kid, like, there was one time my mom, like, for the longest time when we had actual carpet all over our basement, anytime we would vacuum it, and I think this was part of the reason because the only two outlets we could plug in, you couldn't reach the whole basement. So I had to use the little handheld part so that it actually reach everywhere.
Okay.
There was 4 different times I would vacuum the entire basement just with that little handheld part.
Okay.
There have been times I was like at my grandma's, and this was a while ago, like several years ago. Me and my sister had these 2 little play makeup brushes. We dusted the entirety of the mantle with just the little makeup brush.
Good grief.
Those are just some of examples. I could think of more. Like, why? Why do I use the tiny one? It takes 20 times as long, if not more. And yet I'm sitting here right now using the tiny one. I'm actually using the tiny spinny one. I think because I'm doing it right now because I'm on the roof, and the higher up on the roof I go, the thicker the layer of the stuff is, so I can't use some of the bigger options because it won't clean it unless you go over it 5 times. So I'm just like, tiny. Well, the one I'm currently on, I have to use the tiny or go over it like 5 million times because of the rust. So the tiny gets the rust off really well, but the rest, it's a lot harder to get off with, so this one gets the very tiny one. If you look at my screen, you can see what I mean by have to use the tiny one for the rest.
Oh, I do see.
hard part about this darker area is I can't see where rust still is. Don't fall off. Bro, half the chicken was still covered in rust. Okay then.
Did it just erase it from existence?
Yeah, I went, okay, done. I'm like, what? It's weird that it does that. Like, sometimes it'll leave like a giant chunk left and say you're done, and other times it's down to the very last tiny little pixel that you gotta go find to finish. And it's like, you're inconsistent.
I mean, yeah, that is.
Like, it'd be fine if it left that little bit consistently, or it needed that tiny amount left consistently, but no, it's like, oh, this one you need the tiny amount, this one you need just a little tiny, like, not a tiny amount, but a little bit left, and then this one you need a ton left.
Man, that squelching noise.
Yep, it does that a lot. There we go. Ugh. Oh, that's why I couldn't hit it. Because I forgot to put the extension back on.
Oh boy.
What?
Nothing I can't tell you later.
You can just text it.
Okay. Hey.
I mean, like, you can tell me, I just will have to edit the video out. And I don't like editing. Is it also weird this game gives me like a ladder and a big thing I can stand up on, like a big scaffolding, and instead of using those to make my life easier, I choose to find the most complex and annoying path to get up onto things just to deliberately not have to use those items.
Well, that's called. I'm not gonna say it.
Why?
I was gonna say. I'll just say it. Then that's called laziness.
Oh no, it's not that. It's I don't mind actually going over and grabbing it. I have a few times. I just deliberately do not want to. I want to
Oh,
go
okay.
find a path to purposefully not use them, and I'm just like, why am I like this? Because I will literally spend like 5 minutes meticulously getting the jump correct to get on the single pixel of area I can stand on to clean the smallest little area because I don't want to go grab this ladder to climb up to it. Like, I don't understand why I'm like this. Like, the only time on this map so far that I've used the item was the step stool, and it's because so far I haven't been able to figure out a way to jump up onto the roof otherwise, so I placed it in a way I could jump up onto the roof and then parkour my way over to the other parts of the roof.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm like this. Oh yeah, I gotta look at what you. Oh.
Yeah.
There we go. Got it. For the one of the houses I did, I had to Google where the last little area might be where the dirt's hiding because I couldn't find it, and I was gonna see because sometimes it's actually a continuous spot that everyone ends up missing, and that was the case for me. I had forgotten
Uh.
the top of the wood around the garage, like so many people, because we didn't realize you could get up there, like or that you had to clean that spot. But when I was doing that, I saw apparently there's a carousel we get to clean at some point. And I'm like, ooh, or not a carousel. Wait, carousel? Wait, carousel's the big round one, right?
I think.
Is carousel the one that goes really high up, or the one that has the horses?
That's a merry-go-round.
We get to clean a merry-go-round at some point. I don't know when, but I'm excited about that. We ignore the fact I mixed those up.
Let me make sure I'm wrong. Not wrong.
Mama, is a merry-go-round the one with the horses that go? Okay, I mix up merry-go-round and carousel a lot, and me and my friend were trying to figure it out, so I wanted to ask to make sure I got that right.
Hey, maybe I'm wrong.
Which is which? Because one is the one that goes up real high, the other has the horses, and I forget which one's which. What's the difference between a merry-go-round and a carousel?
Is this a carousel? Oh, you can't see it.
Which one is the horses that go in a circle and like the horses go up and down?
Okay, a carousel is the one that goes around in a circle with horses.
Okay, we're thinking of a carousel apparently.
They say
Oh, I thought it was a merry-go-round. My bad.
like Google it, and you'd think it'd be easy, and they just show you pictures, but they didn't. They were going into different things like carousel, some horse race thing. What?
Oh, merry-go-round and carousel are literally the same thing. They're just two different words for it.
Oh,
Yeah, the ones round and round.
Google is saying they're both the same thing. So then what? Wait, what's the up and down one? No, because it's one has the horses that go up and down in the big circle. But then what's the big wheel one that goes the other way?
Merry-go-round, I think.
No, it's saying merry-go-round is the one with the horses too.
hang on. Say that again and I'll search it up.
Oh, it's one's known. Okay, so there's roundabout slash merry-go-round, which is the kids' play thing that you grab onto the bars and spin around. And then there's merry-go-round slash carousel that's with the horses. Wait, then what's the other one called?
Hold on, I'm looking.
No.
Rides at Six Flags St. Louis. And they have one of those that goes like this, and they have one that goes like this at Six Flags. So we're gonna see. Well, my computer's not really going there. So I'm not going.
Ferris wheel.
Ferris wheel.
I literally looked up types of amusement wheels and it said Ferris wheel.
I clicked on one, but it won't take.
How did I end up with that being. How did I forget what that's called? And then just remembered the two names for merry-go-round and thought they were two different things. What happened there?
Okay, the thing that you say, the one that was done, that yeah, it says here Six Flags. That's Ferris wheel.
Yeah, and then carousel and merry-go-round is both used for the horse ride and a type of like playground equipment found at parks that has like metal bars and you spin around on. But they're both known as merry-go-rounds. And then they both have a different name, and the one I'm thinking of is also known as carousel.
Well, the one they have at playgrounds is called child abuse.
I'm very curious how I ended up with those, like, how I ended up like with thinking it like that. Yeah, I googled the difference between carousel. Or I did googled merry-go-round versus carousel, and it just went, those are both the same thing. Joe,
Oh, yeah, I heard.
you were just dead, so I wanted to make sure you're still alive.
I am.
Good. Because you're not allowed to die on me.
Okay.
Free. There we go. see, this is an example of like they're good counting to the tiniest little pixels. Like, okay, that one's just because that's not. Dang it! I fell off the roof. Okay. Okay, look at my screen real quick.
Okay.
So here's the. This roof. Look, it says it's not. There's still a tiny speck left. And no, it's not that. That's different. That's to that part. Like, see, that's different. Where's the what? And so I do this, and there's like small amounts, but what? I don't understand. Where's the dirt at? Bruh.
There it was.
Let me back on the roof. No, I missed the jump. There we go. What do I have left to clean? Oh, that. I was like 88%. What? Yeah, there's still an entirety of half of the roof left.
Great job.
Look. I think I found what's left to clean. I actually figured out the trick that, because before I was having to do the press 2 and like do this, and then
Yeah.
I'd press E and do this because it was just easier to do this for me. I can just scroll.
Ah, that's good.
So then I can just like easily scroll down to the smaller one and then right back up.
Oh.
I did that because I was trying to see if there was a setting for something, and I was looking at the keybinds, like because I was just going through each of the areas. Because sometimes you'd be surprised. Like sometimes it's just you have to set a keybind and then you can do the setting you want, you know. But I
Yeah.
noticed you could do the scroll, and I was like, oh yes please. This is also what I do. Like I'm using the spinny ones so I can go all the way over here, even though I can literally just walk over there and do it.
I don't recall ever having one of those, so if I did, I bought it at Goodwill.
Oh, wrong button. There we go.
Sorry I went quiet.
Okay. This should be the last part for this group. Nope, that one. There we go. Oh my goodness. Baby girl! If... oh, I can't reach this roof. Yeah. I went to jump up to that one and I was like, oh, I can't reach it because this one's lower and that's the one I've been jumping up onto.
Okay.
Which means I have to go all the way over here, jump up onto this, and then climb all the way over here to do this roof. Curse me falling off. And that's purely because I don't want to use the ladder. It's like, I know it gives it to you, so it makes your life easier, and I'm purposely choosing to make my life more difficult.
I got a situation.
What's up?
If I don't VC with Viper now, we might have to call this short.
Right. Is he fine if I join?
What?
Is he fine if I join?
Hang on. Waiting for a response from him.
Alright.
This is one.
Oh, nice.
Got a plastic thing on it. I gotta find and peel off. It's not as pretty with the plastic thing on it, but I'm not sure which side it's on. But anyway, yeah, a Santa doxy.